Greetings, my friends. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm just a normal guy who's doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. Why? I almost forgot the words there. I was like, I was thinking, what did I say after that? It's a tough one. The memory guy who's, well, I'm not the memory guy. Anyhow, so yes, I should always start with this, just so I'm telling people what I'm doing. So I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm doing 100 a day, Monday to Friday. So it's going to take 100 days. And I'm memorising 10,000 digits, and I'm going to hold them all in my head. So it's not like I'm just doing the 100 for the day and forgetting them. I've got my book here with all of me digits that I'm learning. Oh, here we go. All of me digits that I'm learning, like that's 5. I've kind of memorised up to 5,100, and I need to do 400 a week now to keep ahead of everything. So I've got another 400 logged in, and that's as far as I've got so far. So, and I would say my retention's pretty good. It's obviously the more numbers I'm getting, the more I'm needing to spin plates and I just keep going over things. But I think I'm not too bothered about that, because what I'm learning is that even when I get in my head and I might miss, there's numbers in there that I haven't gone over for weeks and that, and even if I don't recall them straight away, I'll go over them once or a couple of times again, and then they'll be in my head, lodged in again, and probably maybe even firmer. So, but I do want to keep catching them all, and I don't want to leave them too late and too long. And I'm trying to work out how I'm going to do that, and I'm doing that, and it's going okay. But again, another 400 digits. Sorry, 400 digits every week. I need to keep memorising, so it's obviously building up. But it's all part of it. And as long as I'm staying ahead of doing this while getting everything done, once I've got the 10,000 in my head, then, and I'm not having to learn anymore, then that's when I can really go to town on getting it in there. Because I'll probably just do 1,000 a day. I'll just kind of even spend a good chunk of each day to just get them in there, and then the hope is to do 10,000 pull-ups and do 10,000 I was about to say sit-ups, I don't know why, and 10,000 pi digits in one waking sitting. That's not a waking sitting, you know what I mean, a waking session. So which would probably take, I don't even know how long it would take. I'm estimating, say 40 hours, but it could be less, or it could be more, or I just might even do it because of injuries. I mean, right now I've sustained this golfer's elbow injury, which is, but I've worked out what it is now. So I've started the therapy to try and get the injury cured in a way, or at least so I can manage the pain. And yeah, so there's all these things that there's so many variables that can just stop us, thwart me, let me use that word, from doing that. But I can promise you this, is I've got it in my head, and almost always whenever I've got something in my head and I start it, like I'm doing this, then I will give it a shot. If it's at all possible, because that doesn't matter when I do that, I'm hoping to do it as soon as possible. So could be 3 months after, or 6 months after, once I'm strong enough and I know I've done a few testers, like doing 1,000 in a day or a couple of thousand in a day or something, and seeing how the body is, and that's when I'll just go for it, my friends. Anyhow, this is a big long intro, and I apologise for that, but that's the gist. I'm going to crack on with them, and I'll go through. I'll just do the full 50, or I'll write them down. You won't be able to see these from your location there. I don't think you can anyhow. So once I've done everything, I'll reveal them and I'll bring the board forward so you can see. Right, I'm just gonna kind of swing in just for a second again, because it's been before I actually start the pull-ups properly, because I must admit the forearms are quite painful. I should have taken some Brufen, to be honest, like just so I've took the edge off. Anyhow, it's not a problem. I can handle it. Don't you worry, my friends. Right. Okay, I'm just going to double check. I think I've got this camera on the go. I'm going to double check. It is. Doubting myself. Right, doubting Thomas. Let me go. Right, so it's going to be groups of 5. well, I'm going to do 10 numbers each time in groups of 5. You'll see what I mean. Right, let's get going. 9 0 0 9 7 1 4 9 0 9. Right, okay. Right, rattle through these, and then I'll like say, talk what I'm actually doing and how I'm doing it. 9 0 0 9 7 1 4 9 0 9. Right. Let's shake it off. Let's get in my head the journey that I'm using. Get the next couple of stations so I'm logged in. Locked, whatever. 6 7 5 9 8 5 2 6 1 3. Okay. Right. Oh, it's a bit sore. I must admit. 6 7 5 9 8 and 5 2 6 1 3. Okay. Whew. Hope everyone's well, by the way. I hope. I mean, I know at this particular point, no one's really watching these. No one seems to like them. You know, I'm not getting down. I sort of like everything though. You know, you want everything. You want something to take off. You know, and again, in the future, people will be like, "Huh, the pie guy did the pie stuff." Yes. So, you know, and it's just all about holding myself accountable, doing it with a video, and for prosperity, if that's the correct word. Anyway, I'm giving myself time to slack here, so let's get going. Right. 6 5 5 4 9 7 8 1 8 9. 6 5 5 4 9. Oh, is that right? And 7 8 1 8 9. Okay. Hopefully they're right. I don't know. I did get a number wrong yesterday for the first time, but I kind of knew it was right. I just got it wrong, if that makes sense. You know, it was just a slip, a lack of attention. Okay. 7 8 3 1 2 9 7 8 4 8 2 1. Okay. Oh. 3 1 2 9 7 8 4 8 2 1. Okay. Nearly halfway there, my friends. Okay. Where are we? Yes, right, okay. 6 8 2 9 9 8 9 4 8 7. Whew. Man. Right then. 6 8 2 9 9 8 9 4 8 7. Right. Okay, I'll get these off. See if I'm right. Yes. All appears to be in order, my friends. Okay, I'm going to shake it off. Have a little break. That is really tender, I'll be honest. You know, I'm not bothered about the pain. I mean, I prefer not to have it. It's just, you know, I just don't want to be causing any more damage. It's what it is. So, but it's just the way it is, isn't it? Anyhow, so again, this is 27, day 27. So if anyone has just randomly chosen this one and hasn't seen any of the other ones, then I just use a journey method. I've allocated all of the numbers here as characters. So I've got my 00 to 99 characters. So 0 is the letter, sorry, the number 0 is the letter O. Number A is 1. Number B, number B. What's on number B? I'm confused. Number 2 is B. Number 3 is C. Number 4 is D. Number 5 is E. Number 6 is S. Number 7 is G. Number 8 is H. And number 9 is N. You know, most of them, again, you can see the sequence. The first 5 is the first 5 letters there. Well, S is because it stands for 6 as well. 7G, I'm not 100% sure why. 8 H, and then 9, so it's pretty logical for most of it. And then I just created characters from 00. So Ozzy Osbourne is my first one. You can pick any names you want. So I was trailing through the internet. I was taking some of other people's ideas and just changing them as I go along. Because initially, just get any list to start with. I mean, I posted mine. I should post it more, and I will do. So you just use my characters to start with, and the character has an action, and then there's another level where they have an object as well, and I'm not using that one right now. But again, for instance, let's just say 90 is it's a weird one, that one, because it's just no. So I looked at characters from films that say no, like Darth Vader, I think, was the number 1 ranked one. I was like going no, you know, in there. But I picked mostly I used the Michael J. Fox one from the Back to the Future, where you know they're being shot. And he's like no, you know. So I use that one. It seems to resonate with my mind a bit more. And he's doing the action of 09, which is Olivia Newton-John. So Olivia Newton, you know. So O is for Olivia, N is for 9 is N Newton. And so it's like from the film Grease. So he's there, and he maybe says the word no, but he doesn't have to. He's just Michael J. Fox. But I like to have them do a little bit of the action, just to solidify with that character. Then they do the main action of the other person. So he's kind of dressed in the leathers, and he's like, I got chills as I'm multiplying, and I'm losing control. Yeah, brilliant voice. Thank you. And the last one is a number shape or number rhyme. So 7 looks a bit like a boomerang. Or actually, I quite often use a pipe now, because it looks like a pipe as well, you know. So or it can be rhyme, it can be heaven. So sometimes I put angel wings on people, and the same applies to all the other things. I'll go through them again, but I don't want me forearms to kind of seize up too much. So let's see where I am. Okay, 8, 9, 4, 8, 7. Okay, right. Let's get on with it. Other ones. I'm just going to stretch for 2 seconds here. Just don't want to pull up and my forms actually explode live. Not that everyone's watching, like, but you know, don't worry. I'm not jaded by such a thing. Okay. 2, 2, 6, 5, 8, 8, 0, 4, 8, 5. Okay. 2, which is Brian Blessed, is doing the Murder on the Dance Floor song, which is who is it again? It's Sophie Ellis Bextor. Sophie Ellis, and it's Snowing, which is the 8, because it looks like a snowman. And Haley Osment from I See Dead People. He's driving a Formula 1 car, which is Damon Hill, and it turns into like a big B, which is 5 for Hive. anyhow, so I'll crack on with the rest anyhow, but you get the gist of it, I think. Right, just see where I am. 7, 5, 6, 4, 0, 1, 4, 2, 7, 0. I almost said 7575 there. It's just it's like a more recent one that I've done, so that's why I stopped there for a second. 7564 0 and 14270 as well. Okay. Ooh. Okay, alright, well. Just get me mind. Well, I am 4, 7, 7, 5, 5, 5, 1, 3, 2, 3. Yes, that's right. I think. Okay. 4, 7, 7, 5, 5, and 5, 1, 3, 2, 3. Okay. So that's Danny Glover from the Lethal Weapon film. So he's sitting on the toilet. If you've seen the film, then you'll know why. He's playing badminton with Gail Ems, and the shuttlecock's a big giant bee instead of a shuttlecock. Okay. The weird things your minds come up with, but that's just I'll talk about it at the end actually, if I remember. How ironic. Right, how many have I got left? 4? Yes. Yes. Right. Okay. 4, 7, 9, 6, 4, 1, 4, 5, 1, 5, 2. 7, 9, which is, I use strangely 7 of 9 from Voyager. Playing snooker, 6-4 Steve Davis, and the 1 is just a Q because it looks like a Q. And 4, 5 David Essex singing from the War of the Worlds. He's writing on a blackboard, "Oh, it's a wormhole," which is Albert Einstein, and there's a big bird perched on top of this church area where they're at. Right, final 2, my friends, final 2. Oh, come on, forearms. Don't let me down. Do 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 do. Right. I'm just using. Normally I would do the outside there, but I'm not doing that in case there's too much of a twist. So I'll just probably just use the inner ones again. 3, 7, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 4. Whew. Alright, let's get these now. 3, 7, 3, I can't write the number 3, 3, 7, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 4. Okay, let's get these off, see if I'm right. Yes, 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 yeah. Like I said yesterday, I think it was down here. I think it was the second to last one. I put a 4. Sorry, I put an 8 instead of a 4. But I didn't know the answer. Like I say, I know it's still. You know what I mean. You know yourself when you know something, and you just lost the attention. But anyhow, that's. Let me just show you here. That's. So this is what is on the board right now. So that's what we have. So everything is correct, my friends. Let's go me. Yes, anyhow, so I hope that was useful. I mean, I'm hoping this series that I'm doing, the 100-day series. So that, like, on average, it's like 20 odd minutes. So that's like 100 hours divided by 20, so that's like 33 and a third hours. Yeah, that I'm putting out there for you people. You just learn this pie stuff. We'll have this, that can be a cult. The pie cult, I don't know, maybe not. Get yourself a special hat, shaped like a pie, you know, with the symbol of pie on the top as well. It's like, you know, two bucks, no, two for the price of one there. Anyhow, okay, so what I was saying before, again, these images that come in your mind, just let the first thing, initially, whatever comes to your mind, just go with that to start with, just write it down. Or I used to write all these things down in the book, but now I just don't bother. I kind of, because I just remember them, and I mean, that sounds, you know, but just as you can do that as well, because I was just like, because I might change the thing anyway, so I was writing it down. I was like, okay, so yeah, so 7 of 9 is doing this, then she's playing snooker, and then she snaps the cue, then she, you know, like, and all these things. But you just trust us when you see, you'll just remember that memory, because I take pictures on my phone, so I just look at the picture, which takes us to the location, and I know what the numbers is. So as I'm going through, and the number in the book anyhow to show us what it is. And you just don't need to write all that stuff down, but write things down if it's helpful to you. You know, whatever way works for you is the best way to do it. So that's all I would say about this thing, because I have literally no idea how anyone else's mind works. I presume it works similar to mine, and from everything I see and hear and read, there is very similar, a lot of similarities to how everyone assimilates information, but there is different ways that we intake this. I don't know, but I do know that anyone can do this thing if your mind is not completely broken. And in fact, it was Jim Quick, he's a big memory guy, and he was known as, at school, I think he was named the boy with a broken brain, because he had an accident, and he's literally one of the greatest memorizers on the planet. So there you go. It's just, you know, watch some of his stuff. He'll you know, he's not doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi though. You know, no, that's the guy in the luminescent shirt. That's who's doing that. But so anyhow, it is a book. Let me have a look at it. Show you the book again. So I didn't mention earlier on that one of the other things is, like, say I want to do the 10,000 pull-ups to pi in one session. It actually, what I was going to say was, you see us struggling doing the 10 pull-ups, and that's totally fine. Yeah, it's just like doing 10 pull-ups and then having a quick rest on, or doing 10 in a row and 10 in a row. It gets you to pump and it burns you out. But I've been experimenting before I had the injury, and that might have actually caused the injury a bit. But I did like 500 pull-ups in an hour. I was just doing 5 pull-ups every 35 seconds, and just having that, just the 5, then having the break, then the 5, and having the break. Didn't bother us at all. So that's how I would undertake this 10,000 pull-ups, by either doing 5s or 4s or 3s. I don't know what, depending on what. I'd start off with 5s, and then as we'll go on, depending, you know, see how we'll get on, I might have to drop it down to 4, or possibly, like I said, it's in a waking period, so I could take a half an hour break and then get back on it again, you know, like, so it's just, anyhow, that's it, that's the thing. But so yeah, so anyhow, all these are on blocks of 5, as you can see, and the world record attempt, which I would like to try again. It's definitely possible, because people have done this stuff. Can I do this? I think I can do it. So what I have to do is obviously learn all of the digits to pi, but then actually have them split into these digits of 5. So 5, 5, 5s, that's why I'm learning them in 5s. It would have been easier to learn them in 4s for me, because then I wouldn't have had to have this extra digit on the end, so it would just be person in action, and that would have been so much easier for my mind. But I have to do it in 5s, because that's the world record challenge. And what they do is they give you, let me go back to one of the ones we've already done then. So let me just pick a number here, and I won't look at the other ones. Okay, let's have a look. It's okay, so we've got 7, 8, 7, 8, 6, 2, 5. I'm putting myself on the spot. 7, 8, 7, 8, 6, 2, 5. I'm trying to think. I can't actually think of that one right now. let's try another one. No, wait, 78625. I'll try another one. 98818. 98818. 98818. Okay, right. So we've got 49911, and we'll have 34797. 34797 49911. Yes, I apologise for the other one. It was just I put myself on the spot there, and so this is what I'm saying. Though I kind of know as I'm going through these things sequentially, so I'm following the steps, and I just follow them like that. But when you actually just say, "Oh, here's a block of 5," you just like, even though you know it when you're going from one to the other, and I do go backwards, but because again, like I said, these things I'm just getting them in my head and I'm spinning plates. But I've been testing myself on the phone on the app, because I've got an app that shows it, and I've been just picking these random 5 blocks. And again, sometimes I'm like, I've no idea what that number is, and then I look at the previous ones, I'm like, oh yeah, that's where it is on the step, and I kind of get it. So, but this is the challenge. So once I get in there, I have to learn it so well, inside and out, that I can just give us a block of 5, and I tell you what the previous 5 is and the 5 after, and you do that 50 times in a row. And if you break the world record time, which is something like, just say 16 minutes, could be 14 minutes, I don't know, something like that, then you've got the world record attempt. No, you've got the world record of that attempt. So it's just another thing. Again, it's like, literally, do I know if I can do these things? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty certain I can do this 10,000, get the 10,000 digits in my head, and do the pi thing. But again, there's things that can thwart us, like the, you know, that's the word of the day, thwart us, and I haven't used that for ages. But injuries can stop you. Again, just the ability that you can't do it, it'll stop you. Or I could get all the numbers in my head, but I'm just too slow. Or I'm a bit like, oh, what's that one again? It's like, and then so come nowhere near the world. I mean, it's a world record attempt for a reason. It's hard, but in some respect, it doesn't matter when I do this thing, and if I do it. I mean, what I mean, it succeeded it because I'm going to try, and we'll just see, and I'll let you know. Anyhow, okay, my friends, this has gone on too long. Okay, have a good day, my friends, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hello, I'm still here, yes. As if you are. The video's probably stopped because I've probably, oops. Oh, yes. I kind of put, I almost always put that on for 30, for the full don't delete, but I'm just going to check and see if you're still running. You are still running. But I didn't hit that, so it gets deleted after 30 days, which wouldn't be good because all the other ones won't get deleted. Hopefully I can go in the settings of that and alter it so it doesn't get deleted. Let's hope, my friends. Anyhow, I think I've been a bit in depth on that, so I'm just gonna go now. I've got, as usual, I've got a lot to get on with. I've got to get the next, I'm gonna get some food, I'm gonna get the next 100 in my head, and probably spend like another hour just going over maybe another 500 digits or something in areas that might be not as solid in this solid head of mine. Okay, my friends, take care. I'll see you tomorrow for some more pull-ups to pi, baby. Bye-bye.